Oh, Virgo. So, where do we start? We start with a deep, deep desire to be really what ends up being understood. But especially in the cardinal sense of what is it that really matters to you. And having to go through this period of soul searching to realize that you have a right to have it matter to you. Now maybe, and this is just guessing because the cards are not on the table for this, but there was some sense of you having to put away something that mattered a great deal to you for the greater good, you know, for the benefit of what was most important or what you had prioritized. But that didn't mean that it stopped existing. It just meant that it started to fester. And so now you're at this period where you are starting to find or have to realize that you have to start or have realized that you have to start finding peace with those aspects of yourself that may be most problematic. Problematic by your standards, not by anybody else's. Problematic as in they pose the most threat to your plan for your continuity and the structure that you require in your life, which I know that for you is paramount. You know, all your desires revolve around having that strong access for them to revolve around, right? But Virgo, that doesn't mean to deny. No. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose to cut something out of your life because it makes things easier for your life. That's your choice. If that's part of your discipline, it's your choice. But what I'm saying is this is coming to terms with what you're cutting out of your life to not hate it. You're not doing it because you hate it. You're not doing it to bastardize it. You're not even doing it because you don't want it. You're doing it because it is the necessary sacrifice. But it's that extra guilt or that extra shame or that extra, downcast look at it that is really causing the problem. So this is in some ways finding a way to make peace with your innermost desires, finding a way to love all aspects of yourself. That is sort of the esoteric message. Let's get into the Lenormand cards. This is the one that came out first. Temptations, desires, the things that you crave. Okay? And then we have huge burdens and doing some soul searching, but it's a burdensome to do this soul searching, or it has been a struggle with your health and you've had to look far and wide to figure out how to make yourself healthy or to make a situation healthier by celebrating its truth, by celebrating the desires, or by getting those desires fulfilled, right? Because that's an option too. So let's get into the reading. Virgo, please remember to like this video if you like the video and share it on your social media platforms. Also, subscribe down below and then ring that bell. And remember to hit all notifications so that you know when I upload. Virgo, along with Cancer and Leo, every single Friday before 6 a.m. Los Angeles time. It's for Virgo sun, moon, and rising. Please always watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. It's important to get all dynamics of your energy. Virgo. There's been hesitation of like what you want to say to me with the cards. I've noticed that. Animal bond. And then we have memories. Cherished memories of loved ones come out upside down. That means that you're still struggling with a memory of somebody, that it's still causing you a great deal of pain, and it's probably connected to what you felt was shame and what you feel like you have to just cut off because you can't feel it. You're not allowed to feel it. What I'm saying now at this point, Virgo, is 444, you're protected. You have to feel it. You have to feel it in order to heal it. Animal bond. It may actually be animals that help you through this time. You know, animals have a special power. And I've said that a long time, a lot. You see my baby lying on my bed right back there? She's so cute. I call it kisses medicine. I used to call it Shelby medicine. That was the name of my old dog. And now Kisses, of course, you know, you've met her. It's pet therapy. And I tell you, don't underestimate it, man. They have a way of loving us in a way that we just can't access from humans. It's this unconditional love. And honestly, Virgo, it's being suggested to you right here. That if you can't talk to a human about it, or if you don't feel comfortable feeling it in front of the human group that you've surrounded yourself with, you take some time with an animal that doesn't judge, that doesn't even remember, but that just is so clearly with you in that moment that you are allowed to release all your pain. It start with this safety zone of your animal and then move on from there, because then at least you've been able to touch the pain again. You've been able to touch these repressed memories or these thoughts that you are trying not to have. And then we have in the future, Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. So this is where we're trying to get you back to, because you've literally cut a part of yourself off. And that is causing more harm than good. So living life to the fullest means living your full self, being able to be your full self. And this is where you're headed. Animal bond. Healing. Absolute medicine. No one can tell me any different. My dog is not a lower form of creature than I am. She is literally medicinal. Books. You're not finding what you need there. You want to know why? Because it's not intellectual. Strangers. Not really feeling so good. Don't really want to open up. Don't really want to get out or really talk to or be around strange people. Or maybe have a little hardship or a problem opening up to people. And it's become increasingly more difficult. Why? Because you got to uncork yourself. I've been talking about this cork with every single one of the signs. It's this cork we put into a part of ourselves to stop up the pain. But we don't just stop up the pain. We stop up the whole conduit of energy. So it's not just the pain we've stopped. It's also good stuff and potential and happiness we've stopped. Because we can't just dam part of the river. We have to dam the whole river. And now we have to pull that cork out. And it's going to be pain. You're going to have to experience that pain. But you're also going to be able to experience the healing that comes with the flow coming back. But there is a sense of being around strange people has become harder and harder and more difficult for you. Or there's just a sense of feeling like nobody really knows you. Because nobody really does. You've kept these secrets, even from yourself. Wedding. This is in the past. This is upright. So there's some sort of commitment or like long-standing commitment that you've made. But in some ways, maybe you've becoming increasingly, the two of you have become increasingly separate. And then we have, if you're married, and then we have writing. So this is coming up way in the past. That tells me that way in the past, you were somebody very different. You were somebody who was very unafraid and unbridled. And pain taught you differently. And now it's time to address that pain because we want full Virgo back. And Virgo wants full Virgo back. And there's a way to get back there. I am crown of creation. I am crown of creation. So this is a new moon on the rise. A new tide, a new moon, a new chance, a new opportunity for you to create and become whatever it is you want to become. And I feel alone. I feel loved. These two cards are coming up together. Why? I don't understand. I feel alone and I feel loved. It's weird that they're coming up together. It's like, but you feel both. I feel loved. I know people love me, but in a lot of ways, I still feel lonely. Why would that happen? Because you're still isolating this huge part of yourself. It's grown cold. It's grown cold. You've kept it in isolation. It wants love too. And that song, All of Me Loves All of You, all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. But you got to show people those perfect imperfections, you know. And there's this part that you. Let me say this: the good news, Virgo, you have the support system around you. Or you feel in some ways like all your friends have left you. But that is the extreme case where you know you really need some intervention, because that means you've isolated yourself from people who want to love you. Okay. Spiritual union is here. So finding a love, a reliable companion, a true love. That's beautiful energy. And then we have, but as some things have slowed down between the two of you. There's some sense of feeling stagnated. Even though there's still love, there's some sense of stagnation. And then we have heart chakra. And it's wide open. What does your heart feel? What is your heart truth? Getting that heart to glow big again, and harmony once again within the relationship, or bringing back that harmony to the relationship. Harmony in general is going to help to heal the two of you. Transformation. It will not only heal the two of you. Truth. Truth will transform your situation. Opening up your heart to somebody and telling them what your truth is, what your real feelings are. And then we have choose wisely. This is, you have many choices. This is 7. You still have work to do. This is make wise choices. This is a problem, because it's like you're choosing, you're trying to pick the perfect place. The perfect place is the sloppy place. It's the right here and the right now. It's the allowing yourself to share. That's what it is. There is no right choice except to be transformed through the truth. And I feel like you're still trying to find the perfect place to put it. That's really just a distraction or procrastination. Because you know what you have to do. And it doesn't matter where you put it. It matters that you put it out there. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. We're currently experiencing a full moon in Capricorn. This is the new moon in Capricorn. This is a sense of your hard work. Or look back 6 months before when there was a new moon in Capricorn. Where were you? And what intentions did you set? What that is directly related to what you have to let go of and let disperse right now. Wow. Virgo. That new moon in Capricorn must have been sometime in January. Wow. There's a lot of cards out here for you. So it's coming in the past. Speak with love. So this is holding yourself back with love, or maybe things becoming very tense between you two, using harsh words. Give it to God. Share your gifts is here. Okay? Sending up balloons. Trying to still have faith. Trying in so many big ways to live life again. And then say no. I think that became all too common, was saying no to offers. It became a default. And then listen to the music. All of a sudden you stopped. You turned yourself off to the music. That was a big thing. Let me ask you something. When did you stop listening to music? When did you stop allowing yourself to that directly had to do with this old trauma. Just the two of them, it was directly connected when you found it was too painful to even listen to your favorite song. Because that, for you, Virgo, music is everything. Music is your animal. It is your healing device, right? So that's when you should have been cued into I'm turning myself off to healing. I'm just turning myself off to feeling at all. And that was really the cue that something was really, really wrong. When I can't even hear the song anymore. Because Virgo, you are music. You know, music is your thing. And it is your source of healing and your comfort zone. So when you turn it off and you can't listen to it, that is a key that something is really seriously sick inside of you and it needs healing. Look forward. This is where we are now. The road may be treacherous, but staying in one place is the most dangerous thing you can do. Detox. How can you get healthy and purge all those, like I said, unclog that pain. And then we have give yourself the best that life has to offer. Be patient with yourself and invest in your spirit. And I feel like all of those were very clear messages. I don't have to go deeper into them. Now is the time to heal yourself because you've isolated yourself for too long. We have trusting the wrong people or feeling deceived or somehow feeling or actually being taken advantage of. Or not paying attention and somebody took advantage of you behind your back. Stepping out into the spotlight, or not even the spotlight, just trying to put on your best all the time and trying to look your best all the time, but really not ever being able to let go of the past. Being stuck there. Whoa. Why is this all coming out now? Because now you know it's time. Now you realize. Now the healing begins now. I don't care if this is from 50 years ago. Time heals nothing. You ever heard that, Virgo? Time heals everything. Oh, time is the healer. No, time heals nothing. You can hold on to pain forever and have to deal with it in the next lifetime. Time heals nothing. You heal. Your choice to heal. Your choice to trust other people that can help you heal. That's the healing. That's when the healing really, really begins. It's got nothing to do with time. In fact, in some ways, I feel like you guys especially can preserve a time bubble. Wrap it up in cellophane and never let it get dusty, but also never let it live. Never let it get touched. Spontaneous and intuitive creation. This is beautiful energy for you. And a perfect reason to be inspired to let things go. Even the demons, let them flow. And then I am blessed, not recognizing your blessings. Also completely cutting yourself off from God and spirit. This came out in the past, but at one point, that's how bad it got. You totally gave up on faith. Faith itself, like it had abandoned you. Virgo, join me for my live. Yeah, so on Instagram, born_without_boundaries. I go live Monday through Friday. I would love for you to join in. Also, go find my new channel, Astrology Motivation. I'll attach a link above. It's where I post my weekly astrology forecasts, my astrology motivation videos, my daily tarot card readings after they've been recorded. Lots of great content coming out over there as well. So I hope you'll subscribe there too. And there's a Vimeo video. Always, every single video has an extended reading. Please go find it. The link is right below. You don't have to look very hard. That is your almost personal reading and your romance reading. Soulmates. Does this have to do with somebody that you loved a great deal? Yes, you are. Yes, it is. They were everything to you. They were everything to you. Everything you ever wanted was wrapped up in them. But you know what? In some ways, this relationship was meant to be ready. You're ready. Now, it could be your soulmate it's just about you're ready. You guys are ready to move on to the next level in your relationship. Or you're ready. You're getting ready to receive all this love, all this goodness, all this happiness. You're getting ready. But look at this. This person means so much to you, and you're just so ready to do whatever it takes to celebrate that love, to continue that love, to live in that love. Charoite, spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And then we have healthy communication in relationships. That's underneath the table. It came out. It means that this has kind of slowed down a little bit, or it hasn't been happening for a while. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. But that also means you have to be honest about your true feelings instead of judgments. I'm not talking about judgments or criticisms. I'm talking about, where's that hurt? Where is it? That's what you have to open up about. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Are you busy because you really want to be busy? Because you're really busy, you really have to be busy? Or are you busy because you're escaping something? Let's go into your animal totem messages. Let's see what the animals have to say, because it says, right? These are really important messages because animal totems are the way that the universe uses the natural world to talk to you. So Virgo, keep a close eye on these messages, on these animals specifically. And when you see them or when you come in contact with their likeness, you know to pay attention. Fox, think on your feet. So this sometimes is deceptive energy, but no. Fox reminds us to be malleable and to go with the flow and to not predict and not expect, because that leads to disappointments. It tells us to look at the bigger picture, look at the broader aspects of life. It's Sagittarius energy. It says remain playful and have fun and be in the here and now. Think on your feet. Take the lead. Okay, so lots of responsibility on your shoulders. Also a sense of being an example and knowing that you're an example. Okay, and then love is all around, Nightingale. So this is definitely time to do something that will surprise somebody by taking the initiative here. Maybe by showing your love to somebody, or just by expressing yourself, showing your love maybe by healing yourself and by taking care of yourself. Embrace the in-between. So this is Libran energy, and this is a very transitional period right now anyway, Virgo. Embrace this weird feeling, this shaky legs, standing on one leg, trying to get your balance. Embrace it. And then take time out. Know that you're protected, Virgo. Know that you're protected. And that you may need to take some time out. Take a break. Give yourself a break and let yourself be in limbo for a while to heal. It's not like a random break. Oh, Virgo, let's see what Tarot has to say. But stick with me. I just want to read these angel messages. Surrender. That's very difficult for you guys. Surrender. There is no point in pushing the barrow up such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. Protection. You are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. What did I tell you? Somebody's protecting you. I think you know who that is. Kindness. A kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry. Think love. I hope to see you over in the extended. Bye, Virgo.